Today we are making this goldfish, or he kind of reminds me of rainbow fish. Those are a good series of books to read, all about rainbow fish. You can also go to Macintosh Memorial Library's website and you can download the instructions and everything you'll need to make this craft. We can't forget to thank Vernon Communications. They've been such a great partner with the library this summer and continue to be throughout the year. All right, let's get started making our fish. So first of all, we always check if we have everything. Let's say it says 3 paper plates. Yep, got them. Paint, if you don't have, I'm using colored paper plates, so I don't need paint. But if you don't have colored paper plates, then you'll go ahead and paint your paper plates whatever color you want. I have lots of decorations. I have eyes. And then I have glue. I'm going to use hot glue and scissors. So I'm all set. So it says cut a triangle shaped slit in 2 of the plates. So I'm going to do this because I have a feeling they're going to go together. And because of this rim, I'm going to mush it down a little flat. And I think that'll get flatter when I glue it. And I'm going to draw a triangle first. Ooh, I'll just use this little triangle right here. But I don't think I want to go that deep. I think I'm going to move it back a little bit, not use the whole triangle, but just go like here. Anyway, I think it's best to cut it how it's going to be. How does that look like for a fish mouth? All right, I did that, and it says start small to see how it looks. If you need a bigger triangle, you can cut a little bit more. Oh, that is a good suggestion. Because what if I had made a big triangle and I went, too big? It's a little tricky to fix that. But if I think, that is a little bit small, I could just trim a little bit more and it's easy to fix. And it says fold back a small amount of the edge. So I think they're talking about right here to kind of make it look like lips. There, how does that look? And it says if you want, you can glue these in place. I'm putting the glue way down there in the crease because I don't want the glue to show. Because when you squish it, then it kind of oozes out. All right, we've got that part done. Then the next step is it says in the 3rd paper plate, so I've got 1, 2, here's the 3rd one, cut out 1 triangle tail. But for me, because I'm gluing mine back to back, I'm going to need 2 triangle tails. So I'm going to cut this paper plate roughly in half. And then I bet if I cut it in half again to get a 1/4 of a plate, voila, I've got my fishtail. All right. And now I'm going to glue those together. Remember, if you're using hot glue, be really careful. And then what I'm going to do is just trim this so none of the white will show. And you have to look at it from both the front and the back side. There. It says, so now all my pieces are painted or colored, which mine are already. And it says glue the two plates together and put that tail right in there. Whoop, but make sure your two triangle pieces that you cut for the mouth are lined up. Right, well I'm going to glue this part together first, just to kind of, I make sure I get that lined up. Right, and then it says put this in there, so I'll just glue along to there. So then after you get that fishtail in, then you need to put glue on top of that. And you can see I didn't quite get lined up, so again, easily fixed by just trimming that edge a little bit and flip it over because it's going to need to be on the other side too. See? Now you can't see that. Alright, then it says add your decorations. And I thought it'd be fun for this one to add some, I took circles and cut them in half. So they kind of look like fish scales. And I'll glue all these on. Oop, I don't want to have two blue ones together. How about... So one thing I kind of like to do is kind of lay it out first just to kind of see what it's going to look like. And then I can kind of say, oh, I think it would look better if I put these colors together or that color together. So I kind of just can fix it before it's glued on. I really like that. I think that's a nice color combination. So I'm going to switch those two. And I'm leaving a little place in the middle because the last thing you have to do is add a little fish fin here. So I'm going to save some room there to spread that out. And I got to think where my eye's going to be. So I'm thinking, do I want it down low? Do I want it up high? I like mine right there. So I'm going to give that a little glue. Put it right there. Then I'm going to glue these on. I'm going to make one more switch. I notice I have two kind of the same colors really close to each other, so I didn't want to do that. Boy, this really does remind me of Rainbow Fish. I like that story. And then my little fin. Need to put in another new glue stick. And I kind of like to bend it up a little bit so it sticks out. There you go. And then you do the same thing to the back side. And if you want, you can punch a hole up here, and so then it can pivot around, and it's nice on each side. And don't forget to watch tomorrow. You know what we're gonna learn? We're gonna learn how to build a campfire. Isn't that exciting? So that this summer when you go camping, you'll be the fire builder with your mom and dad's help. All right, see you tomorrow at 3.